and this one is for the champions. I ain't lost since I'm beginning.
I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich, so that to the. I'm in love in the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet.
Alrighty, hey guys, what's going on? This is the Eric Barber here, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Farris Regan.
Hey everyone.
He's a really well-known singer on TikTok, a family singer actually. Just surpassed 600,000 followers in a pretty short amount of time. Also has an Instagram and YouTube presence as well. So really excited to have you on, Farris. How you doing today?
I'm good, man. It's good to talk to you.
Yeah, likewise, man. So first question off the bat, if you could introduce like what you do and who you are a little bit.
Okay. Well, obviously, my name's Farris Regan, and basically, I make singing videos with my son. We've been doing it for a couple years now. Started out just posting on Facebook. Started posting on Instagram after that. Didn't see too much success on there, and then TikTok came around. Tried it out, and we went viral. We've actually had 3 accounts.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one that's currently that we're using is the one with 600,000 is our second account. We have a third one that's a backup right now because TikTok's a little bit it's a little bit sensitive with its reporting system. So a lot of people have backup accounts because you can get banned, unfortunately, on there. And they usually do a good job of fixing that, but just in case, anyway, have that backup account. But let's see, the first account we made was in 2020. We posted on there, went viral really quickly. We got to like 160,000 followers.
Wow.
And unfortunately got banned. Yeah, it took like 3 to 5 months to get there, and then we kind of just got in trouble, unfortunately, because they have guidelines with having minors in your videos and have to navigate that carefully. So unfortunately didn't recover that account, but we took about a year off and we made this one, and luckily a lot of our fan base was still on there and recognized us and helped us grow this account really quickly.
Yeah, that's like one of the most interesting things about your story is like, no matter what TikTok account you have, because like I know you've been banned like twice before, you're always getting viral. I remember someone was talking smack on you on TikTok, and you're like, yeah, this guy keeps getting banned, he's a loser. And he's like, we're gonna get viral again, and it happened. I was like, no way.
Yeah. I mean, I've done a lot of research on it, on the TikTok algorithm, which is ever changing, and just looked at a lot of stuff and connected with a lot of other creators who have either been banned or had similar situations. And there is a way to recover your account. Just depends on the type of reason that you're banned. In my case, both of the instances were they were under the impression that my son was the account holder, and he's obviously underage, can't have an account. So I had to do kind of like a proof of age type thing, and that's how I got them both back. Luckily, sorry to answer what you said about people on there. There is a lot of feedback on TikTok. It can be a lot of positive, a lot of negative. It's not even TikTok. It could be any social media platform. The bigger your audience or your fan base or anything, the more you're going to be exposed to people that, are actively looking to be negative online.
Yeah.
And it's just part of being online. So, after being on for this long, it's just another comment. So,
right. Totally get it. And I mean, with your son, he's only 6 years old. He is 6, right?
He's 7.
7? Oh, my bad. Yeah, sorry. Some of the comments got me tripped up on that.
Some people think he's like 9. Some people think he's like 4. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah. Has he been exposed to these comments at all?
No. I mean, I've showed him some comments. I mean, if you scroll down, you're going to see positive, negative, positive, whatever.
Yeah.
the amount of comments that are on there, there's a lot of positive, there's a lot of negative, and no, I mean, it's not even something I want to, actively like comprehend or pay that much attention to the volume, the amount of negative comments on there, because I mean, there is a lot. And it's just, I think it's partly because the demographic on TikTok, the age group, a lot of teens and, even younger than teens are on there, if they're using parents' phones, or, a lot of kids have their own phones at this point. But, I think it's a little bit of a mixture of them trying to be edgy, family friendly content isn't the coolest. I'll admit that, like, I'm aware of that, but, we can't be out on there being R-rated and stuff. It's me and my son. So, yeah. So, I mean, it's nothing that I really show him in depth. I mean, he's aware that the auto tune type comments are, really popular. And, we just think it's funny. A lot of the memes that have come out are like hilarious. So,
yeah. On that note, probably the video, like I used to just see you on my For You page here or there. Never paid you too much mind. But the video that made me a fan was you're like showing my son our comments, and it'd be like, yo, this is trash, like quit making music. And then you like edit it, and it's like, this is really good, keep making more good music. And I was like, that's awesome. And your son just eating popcorn and stuff. I love that. That was really wholesome. That was awesome. So on that note as well, when it comes to making TikToks, what's your favorite part of the process?
Oh, that's a good question. Well, let's see. Let's break it down. First, we record the music ahead of time. I mean, sometimes we do a live version of it, but typically we just do the recorded version. So we do the recording the music, we record the video, and then I have to do the editing and upload it. I guess recording the video is usually the most fun, because the music, even though it's just like a 6 to 10 second clip, it does take a minute to do that part. I think recording the video is fun because we can kind of look at it afterwards.
Okay, nice. And it's funny that you mentioned the auto-tune stuff just a minute ago, because I have a little bit of a theory, if you don't mind me asking. Okay. I feel like, when you guys upload an auto-tune video, the majority of the comments are negative. And when you upload a video of you guys just normally singing, it's like overwhelmingly majority positive. So, my question to you is, are you sort of leaning into the algorithm a little bit by just pumping up the engagement with the autotune videos? I'm not really trying to say it sounds bad. A lot of people use autotune, but I was thinking like that might be the move you guys are doing.
Well, I mean, you're definitely right as far as, I'm definitely aware of the engagement at the end of the day. And, if us using autotune became, if it elicited a negative response, but it, massive views and, all that, at the end of the day, we're trying to grow our TikTok account. I feel like we can definitely sing without auto-tune. Yeah. It's more of a, it's hard to explain. Basically, when we record our singing, there's a certain way that you have to use these effects to make it a little bit like a radio ready. Because if you sing straight up into a microphone, and you probably know a little bit about, with your videos, but when you speak into a microphone directly, it doesn't sound like a polished, like finished product, right? So you have all these presets, these effects, noise removal, compression, equalization, if you want to take a lower frequency and roll that off, boost a higher frequency. At the end of the day, that's the main part of it. Auto-tune's just like this like cherry on top, basically, which is used in the music industry on every album you've ever heard. The amount that you use, the amount of auto-tune you use, is kind of what can make the difference between something that sounds like T-Pain and something that's somebody who's an amazing singer like Ariana Grande, like her records have auto-tune, obviously not as much as me, because she's an amazing singer, and we're just like bedroom singers.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I do think about the types of songs that we record. I'm very aware of the radio rankings for songs. If you go and cover this obscure like song that from 1970, like it's not going to do as good as something that just came out by Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's songs that we enjoy. So we're literally started this just doing it for fun. I've been a musician since I was a teenager and just uploaded videos for fun. And, my son just saw me doing it as he was growing up, decided he wanted to do it with me, and, started out for fun and still doing it for fun. But, whatever opportunities come our way,
Yeah.
definitely entertain that.
Definitely. And it's awesome that you mentioned Lil Nas X. I saw him reacting to your video. He duetted it, and he said your version was better. That's that's huge. Do you sort of have like a reaction to all these, like, you've had a lot of the highest rollers on TikTok, using your sound. And speaking of which, I feel like, if you could go into that a little bit later, but I feel like another reason for your huge explosive growth is the sounds. That I feel like could be one of the biggest instruments of the difference between you and all the other family singers. If you could touch on that a little bit.
Yeah. Well, when we upload, TikTok and its algorithm, which is, always changing, but for the most part, watch time is going to be just like in Instagram, YouTube. Watch time is what these companies care about. They want somebody to watch your video all the way through, and keep them on the app, basically. So I kind of have an idea for sounds. We don't want to make a video that's too long because you want to have a good watch time. So I try to keep it around 6 to 12 seconds. You have a better chance of, getting on the For You page. The sounds themselves, I notice that when I sing a part, when my son sings a part, that's what people like. That's also what people dislike. But at the end of the day, they're both engaging. Some people dislike my singing. Some people dislike his singing. Some people love both. Some people hate both. And that's typically what we do. We just record one another doing one part, doing another part. And the sounds, as far as them blowing up, like we've had some that really did well. Like we did a T-Pain cover, which was just turned auto-tune all the way to the max on purpose. And, that one did really well. We did a BTS song that did pretty well. And this was earlier on, but I guess nothing's just close to what Industry Baby did. And seeing all the reactions and the duets and the people using the sound, I think the blue and red filter kind of signified like me either being like the masculine one or a positive thing. And then they used my son as like the negative one. But I know a lot of them were just like tongue in cheek and joking around. Some of them were really hilarious. And it was crazy seeing like creators that, you watch and stuff and use them. And, I've developed relationships with some of them, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's huge. Are you like in the potential like future, like open to collaborating with some of these guys? Because I noticed like, most of the videos are just you and your son, and those do enormously well, whereas a lot of other creators are pretty dependent on a lot of collaborations with other creators to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, well, I've definitely thought about it, and I've definitely discussed it with some people. The things that have kind of kept me from doing is, obviously a lot of creators there are family friendly type creators, and I'm not even, I try not to classify as family friendly. Like, we play video games that are, not intended for kids. And, we watch movies that are not intended for kids. I mean, I still, I'm a parent at the end of the day, but I'm not all this like, super, protective, I guess. I try to be protective as a parent, but at the end of the day, I know what happens as you grow up, especially in this age where they have access to technology and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep my son too shielded, but it's a weird balance. But basically, I'm trying to say I'm not like, just this G-rated type family type
Yeah.
stuff. And that's kind of our content slowly, with the sarcasticness of, responding to, haters and stuff like that. Tried to incorporate some of that, like, so people don't think we're too soft, but yeah, as far as collaborations go, with people that, are just, single collaborators, they might not have a child. I guess when I think about collaborations, I try and think about other creators that might be a parent child type collaborator. Definitely doesn't have to be. I just haven't had any good ideas really.
Yeah.
I think a lot of creators do look for collaborations because they might just be alone in their videos, and luckily, I guess me and him are together, so that's more than one person, and I guess we just collaborate with each other. But I'd definitely be open to collaborations. Just haven't come up with anything really. And then also location. A lot of people will do collaborations now and just send each other the video clips and try and merge them together. So, just waiting on something. I definitely would do it though.
Yeah, absolutely. And earlier before we hopped on the call, I think you're like coming off work and stuff. Do you ever
Yeah.
like feel like TikTok or just social media could become your job with all your success?
Well, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, there's countless people that do it as a career. I definitely, that would be like amazing if I could make videos with my son for a living. I'm definitely not at that point right now at all,
Mhm.
but at the point that we're at now and the growth that we're seeing, I mean, who knows? It could happen, and I don't count on it. I still treat it like we're having fun just doing it. But if it ever got to that point where we could make a living from it, that would be awesome. Just put more resources into your videos. That's something that I do think about, trying to make videos that are in different locations, or trying to find more equipment. I want to get a better mic, get a better camera to upload DSLR type footage to TikTok and stuff like that. I have a GoPro, which I've done one video for TikTok, but it's not amazing footage. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, to answer it all in one word, yes, that would be great.
Nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome to see as well. And
Yeah.
I know like your main thing was TikTok, and I know you're putting like most of your energy into it. But I also see that you've been pushing like your Instagram and YouTube, and even some longer videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
Where do you sort of foresee that as like a creator? Like, do you like, or your plans for those specifically?
Yeah. Well, I think partly I've just been neglecting the other platforms, and then partly after this latest ban, it was like 2 weeks where we couldn't make any videos for our main account. We started up a backup account, and luckily that grew a good bit too. But I was like, man, we can't really upload much, and not trying to think about TikTok banning us again. Hopefully that never happens. But I knew that the other platforms, like, you should be focusing on growing and diversifying your platform as a whole. So I just started um, posting videos on TikTok, saying I'm following back on Instagram, which I am. At the end of the day, when I started TikTok, the way I grew at first was following everybody back, and that's what I'm doing now. Is just offering engagement with my fans, commenting back, interactivity is what helps grow your fan base.
Mhm.
As far as YouTube goes, we had a YouTube account. We didn't really do much with it. And then we started posting our TikTok videos as shorts. That kind of grew our subscribers. And then people have been asking for full length covers. So that's when we did Industry Baby. And we're going to record some more, hopefully tonight or tomorrow. And
Nice.
yeah, I mean, YouTube at the end of the day was here before everything, besides like Facebook and everything. As far as video content goes, it's the second biggest search engine besides Google. And, it'd be kind of foolish to not even think about posting on YouTube and trying to grow on here. So yeah, I love YouTube. I'm hoping that, we can get a good fan base on here too.
Yeah, absolutely. It just seems like you have such a perfect funnel, like a little bit of shorts on TikTok and people go to
Yeah.
YouTube to watch the full thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what all the critters I know are trying to do is that funnel,
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
like you guys got it built in, so
Yeah.
that's sweet. That's sweet. Yeah, I think we're about ready for the closing remarks section. If you got anything that you'd like to say or anything, Ferris.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I thank you for taking your time to speak with me. It's the first interview for me, so
Oh, let's go.
I'm honored, man. And I wish you luck with all your endeavors. And you seem like a great interviewer. I'm not sure what
Yeah.
terminology to use there, but it was really awesome. As far as just anybody watching this, if they haven't seen our content, I invite them to go check that out. And anybody that's a fan of mine that's watching or a fan of my son's, thanks for watching. Thanks for all your support over the years. And go subscribe to this guy too.
Yeah, dude, that was a killer closing remark. But yeah, guys, all the links to Ferris's social media will be down in the description below. Ferris, you killing this interview. I know you're feeling a little nervous about it, but no, you did great. You're about to be the new industry baby in the literal sense. So I'm really excited to see your growth across all platforms. I know you're gonna have the same success because your long form content, short form content, companies are really trying to plug that short form content everywhere. So
Yeah.
I know you got the perfect content for it, and just when you're getting interviewed by ET or TMZ, don't forget about the Eric Barber, the original.
This is gonna be the best interview ever.
Awesome, yeah. All right, thank you so much for being part, Ferris, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, everybody. Peace.